They say one man's trash is another man's treasure, and that couldn't be more true. I recently flew back home to Chicago, and for my returning flight back to LA, I was able to find the best worst flight possible. The flight itself wasn't any cheaper, even though it was a red-eye leaving at 4 in the morning and had a 3-hour layover in Salt Lake City. For most people, it wouldn't even be worth considering, but for me, it was the perfect option.
So it's currently 2:40, 2:56. And I'll leave by 3 to get to the airport. Time. Worth it.
This is ridiculous.
So I recently heard a quote that really stuck out to me. It was, "Distance creates distance." I'm currently in a long-distance relationship, and there's no doubt that it's hard at times, but ironically, I'd say we've gotten closer since we've been farther apart. And not even with just her. Distance has made me closer with my brother, my family, and some of my closest friends. I've learned that it only comes down to the relationship at the core, and has nothing to do with the distance in between.
So I just got to my gate, very tired. You can probably tell. I'm definitely still a little bit out of it. I only got about 2.5 hours of sleep last night, and we had to drive an hour and a half just to get to the airport. How convenient, right? I got a little bit of a cold going. I think I caught a little flu over the weekend, so that's great. If I don't seem super excited, trust me, I am. I'm just so exhausted and I don't feel the best. But you know, it'll all be worth it in a couple hours when I get to hop off the flight and see my girlfriend until life rips us apart and we have to be separated once more. Gotta love long distance relationships, right? So yeah, even though it sucks, it is good to see how much you really do care and how grateful you are for literally the seconds you have together. Because that's really what it comes down to. I haven't seen my girlfriend in weeks, and having that little bit of time to spend together, that means the world, especially since I'm already traveling anyway. A layover in this really early flight might be like a little bit of a hassle, no doubt. But it is what it is, like just what you gotta do if you're in a situation where you want something. That's just how I've always looked at it. But anyway, I'm gonna get a little editing done before I catch this flight. Next stop, Salt Lake City. Park in the beginning and then I'll let you know which one.
I have a couple of chips. Okay.
Are you excited?
Run!
I'm speed walking.
Are you on plane?
There's so many people here. I was on the very last seat on the plane.
Alright, well you better be dodging them, you better run around them.
I see her, she's down at the bottom. Gotta go, gotta go.
So lately I've been thinking a lot about how the people I care about most used to be strangers. Other than family, who I've known my whole life, everyone else was just a stranger at one point. And I know this is all just completely obvious, but isn't it crazy that someone you care about so much right now was once just a stranger that you could have easily walked right past? But you didn't. And that's part of the reason why you are where you are right now.
watch this someday and I'm gonna look back at this moment and I'm gonna laugh.